good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the October 8th edition of Makers and Movers podcast. How are you doing today, folks? I'm trying to find my notes, and there it is. The screen just went a little smaller than I'm used to. Excuse me. Good morning, good morning, good morning on this wonderful Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. It's Work on Your Business Wednesday. That's what we do in our mentorship community. We set that up for them so they can have a Zoom room all day. That's what we got today. Confidence behind the camera. That's what we're talking about. Hey, this just doesn't come natural, right? We got some stuff that goes on here, and that's what we're going to talk about. I know they say, hey, do video, do things, do the stuff. I'm going to help you do the stuff. So we're going to talk about confidence behind the camera today. Now, it's your first time here or a long time here, and you know who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, what the weather is like in your area, and your 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? Today, we got payroll. It's always fun writing those checks. We got payroll. We've got a really early out day. Our kids are only in school for like 2.5 hours today. So we've got to bust the bum to get things done before that. So we've got there DTF transfers that need to get done and out. We've got cut HTV transfers that need to get done and out. We've got shirts that need to be pressed. So we've got a busy day, and plus pulling orders, going over mock-ups, invoicing, all the other fun stuff that makes a business fun. Now, if you missed last night's show, I think you should go back and watch it. And I'm going to post, I'm going to say go back and do it, find it, do that. But we've got some new stuff for you to check out, and I think you should go check that out because we dropped some new designs last night, and I'm gonna just link you to that so you can see that. A couple things: Caesar Romeo 24-inch cutter, regularly $6.99, now on sale $4.99. That's $200 off. That's over on the website. That will drop ship straight from Caesar. We also, like I said, we did 4 sugar school designs last night, and I'm pretty proud of them. I think we did good with stuff. And so I'm going to show those off to you. So if you missed last night, you can go check that out and see it. But I'm interested to hear your thoughts and what you think on how they look. And yes, find the mistakes. Show me where I messed up because hey, I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm not perfect. Things happen, especially when you're under duress of getting things done in time. So go check out our website over there at the rhinestoneworld.com, and you will be able to find all the good stuff. Let's check in. Gabriella, good morning to you. Hello. Good morning, crew. Just Sharon. Good morning. Good morning, other Sharon. Remember Customs, good morning to you. Shonda, good morning. Stop by to say hello. Going back to work. Hello. Have fun at work today. Leroy, right? Good morning to you. Jeff, good morning. How are you, Jeff? Barb's got morning, North Central Minnesota. I can remember I got to sit up high. This 35 degrees. 35 degrees. Ooh, not ready for that. I think we're in the 50s. Water on the cup, 5 things. 3D printing, quotes, will come training, digitizing for different fabric types. Fine now. Work on the website. Very busy day. Jerry, good morning to you. Renee, good morning. 50 on the way to 66. Chicago on water in the bottle, coffee in the cup. Pop in and say, Mom has another doctor's appointment, so I'll be team replay again. Well, make sure to comment team replay when you're watching, Renee. Hi, Jeff from Barb, and hi, Renee from Barb. Great topic. I know, Jerry. Like, this just doesn't happen. Actually, it does. I just know that it's just me and that camera. It's just me and maybe that camera. It's just me and maybe that camera. It's just me and the notes in that here. And that's the hardest thing. It's talking to yourself. But we already do that in our head anyway, so you might as well talk out loud to it. Love the bow Barb. Ooh, wee. Barb made a bow. And Jeff's got 54 there in Northern Kentucky with Diet Coke in the cup and 5 things. Laser some more. When I'm done with that, laser some more. Print some vital, laser some more. Maybe you should probably try lasering today, Jeff. I don't know if you have that on your schedule, but you should look and see. Keith, hey, sunny Space Coast, Florida. Just emptied the second cup. Very nice. This way or the other way? Which way did you empty the second cup? Cinnamon tea in the cup, 50 degrees there in Ohio. Hi from Italy. Sun is shining here. It is. The sun is shining here. It is, let's go through and look and see what is, I guess I want to say it's like 55. Is that, they can't drive 55, 48. Ooh, 48 and feels like 48. And we're going to get up to 68 today, and then 70s. Ooh, high 70s rest of the week. Very nice. Morning, Barb and Renee from Jeff. Pressing shirts, packing shirts, repeat front times 50 times, front and back. Way to go, Jerry. Mom doctor, weed vinyl, press shirts, set up graph tech on additional computer, various other jobs. That's what we're doing, various other jobs. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. Connie, good morning, everyone. Coffee in the cup, 47 up to 67 Chicago subs. Heat pressing, embroidery, billing, website work, and artwork. Very nice day for Connie. Hey, Chuck from Barb. I always try to tag it. I know. I remember your live first. You were so nervous. Yeah. Like my first ones, which was that 2018. Is that how long we've been doing it? 2017, 2018? I don't know, Renee. How long have we been doing those? It's been a long time. Good morning, Tim. Hi, Connie from Barb. Good morning, Connie and Tim from Renee. And Chrissy, good morning to you. Chrissy, right? Yeah, got it. And then Barbara, good morning from Virginia. Morning, Chuck. Okay, so before we get on that, let's show off what we did last night. We did up. We launched because we did the last week was the glow in the dark vinyl, right? The glitter was supposed to be here. Glitter didn't show up till yesterday afternoon, so we didn't get a chance to show that off. But in my back of my mind, I knew that was a possibility. So I said, let's do something with stones and that design. So I took those sugar skull designs and we converted them to rhinestones. So yes, you might find some imperfections, and I'm fine with that because I'm perfectly imperfect, and I'm fine with that. So first up, we did 4 variations of it. We did a single stone size, single color. Okay. We did a 2 stone size single color. We did a 6 color single stone size and a 6 color 2 stone size. That 6 color 2 stone size is going to use a whole roll of flock just for reference. But we're going to show off. We're going to show off this one first up. The first 2 are going to be the let me make sure I got the right one here. So this is single color double stone, and this is crystal DMC. Here it is. I'm gonna grab the light so we can make a little flashlight and make it be all pretty and poppy. Ooh, look at that. And those are the DMC crystal, just regular crystal. So that's single color 2 stone size, SS10s, SS6s. Then we also did it in rose gold. Rose gold looks pretty legit, homie. Rose gold, 2 stone size. 2 stone size, rose gold, SS10, SS6s. There's that. Ooh, look at that blingy bling, baby. Bling, 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 bling. And then, like I said, as a single stone size, this is flamingo. And the flamingo is a nice pink to blue where it'll go. So depending on where it is, and I'm gonna post videos today so that way we can see it. But it'll be a pink to other. So oof, the flamingo, the flamingo. Oh man, that is looking spectacular. So, and then when we come across the next one, this is single color 6 color singer stone size. So these are all SS10s. These are all SS10s. And we still got one more to finish up today, but 6 colors, single stone size. There it is. Ooh. And in this one, we've got, some pink, what is some peridot, mermaid. I don't remember what colors Corey all used in that, but there is that one. Oh, look at that. Totally blingy, 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 bling. So that's what we did. So I thought it was fun. It was good. You can go get the templates. You can go get it there. Love to see what colors you make with that because I want to see. I want to see how you can make your variation of it with your colors and that. DMC is considered the best for cross stitch in rhinestone. So for us, it goes Korean low lead, and then DMC, and then DC, and then premium. So we got 4 tiers of them. Premium is our high end one, limited. There are only a few colors. We're looking at bringing more in. We're getting samples soon on the premium side. And then our diamond cut is our second tier. And then the third tier is the machine cut, the diamond machine cut. And then we have the Korean low lead. Korean low lead, they're phasing out. So DMC is taking up more of those. Yeah, the 6 color is pretty sweet. I want to, and then we need to do the 6 color 2 stone size because that's the one that's going to be like full on. But I mean, for this 6 templates, Each template is its own in there, but I'm telling you, I want to see your color combinations of this. And I think, oof, just look how that goes, baby. So special. So special. So that's what we got there. That's what we got there. That's what we did. Go check those out. Links are all in the bios. Links are everywhere with it. You can go find the links. You can go do all that. I want to see what you do with that. Now, what do you say when we get into today's topic? It's confidence behind the camera. How we can get comfortable showing up on video. And when we, excuse me, oh man, see, things just happen. You need a drinks, you can have a go there with it. You can do it all for it, and we can go there. I did, let's see, Gabrielle asked, did the daughter make the 6 color rose? She actually chose the rose gold. Corey did picked out the colors for the 6 color. And more to this side, we can help you. We can definitely help you, Nicole. 100%, we can help you with that. All right, let's get into it. For many of us, especially the at home apparel decorators, pressing shirts and creating designs, it's pretty second nature, right? You just do it. But when it comes to turning on the camera, that's where it feels terrifying at. You're a master with HTV and rhinestones and DTF and embroidery and 3D printing and all that. But the moment you think about showing your face or even your voice on video, your confidence just vanishes. It's easy to start worrying about what you look like, how you sound, or whether anyone will even care about what you have to say. But there's a bright side. In today's online world, visibility builds trust. Customers want to see you, the person behind the products. They want to connect with the maker, not just with the merch. When you show your face, share your story, and let your personality come through on video, you turn your brand from just another shop into a trusted name. And the good news is you don't have to wake up tomorrow and feel instantly comfortable on camera. Confidence is going to build gradually. And there's some proven ways to get there without feeling fake or forced. So in this episode, we're going to break down five ways to feel more confident showing up on video so you can connect with your customers and grow your business. Even if the thought of being on camera makes your stomach flip and you want to throw up. Okay. So, this is tip number one. Let's start with voiceovers before full face videos. Right? One of the easiest and least intimidating ways to start is by easing into video through voiceovers. Instead of showing your face right away, film what you already know best, your work, right? Capture clips of you pressing shirts, applying rhinestones, maybe peeling off for DTF transfers, and then just simply narrate what's happening. This allows you to get used to hearing your own voice while focusing on something familiar. The key is that your voice begins to humanize your brand. Even though your audience isn't seeing your face yet, they are connecting with your tone, your phrasing, your energy. That connection starts to build comfort, both for you and for them. So for you, for them, however that goes. And then over time, you'll realize that your voice has a personality and your voice sells more than any polished promo ever could. Voiceovers are great because they're easy to do. If you stumble, you can just record over it. There's no need to worry about how you look or whether the background is clean. You can even record your pajamas if you want. No one's going to know. And, the goal is not perfection. The goal is progress. So, some examples of this is I know a decorator who began filming short clips of her press process while narrating what temperature she used and why. Customers loved hearing her real talk commentary and started asking for more behind the scenes videos. Another one recorded time lapse videos of templates being brushed in, and then added a funny voiceover about her caffeine fueled morning. It was casual, relatable, and it built confidence without ever having to show her face. So there's what we got to do is we just got to film one short clip of your process today and then just record a 15 to 30-second voiceover explaining what you're doing. Keep it conversational, just like you're talking to a friend. So number two, I use this a lot because, hey, we're producing content multiple times a week. is use scripts or bullet points to calm your nerves. Many decorators freeze up the moment the red record light turns on. Suddenly, all the words disappear, and what felt natural in your head really starts to become an awkward silence. And that's why scripts and bullet points are going to be your best friend. They're not here to make you sound super robotic. They're here to give you the confidence, guidance, and structure that you're going to need. When you outline your key points ahead of time, you're taking control of the conversation. Instead of rambling or second guessing yourself, you know exactly what you want to communicate. You know, and what it does is it turns video creation from something scary into something strategic. You don't need to write out a full movie script. Okay. Just jot down, 3 to 5 main points and phrases that you want to hit on. Now, having this loose script, this is also going to free you up to sound more natural. Once you know your talking points, you can focus on tone and expression instead of worrying about what to say next. Think of it having guardrails, right? They keep you on track without boxing you in. So, examples of this. A printer who used to spend hours re-recording videos, started writing, just 3 bullet points before filming. Introduce myself, show the print, invite them to order. That's the outline, right? That's it. Did that and stopped overthinking and got their message out clearly. It's as simple as that. Introduce myself. Hey, I'm Todd with the Rhinestone World. We just made a 6-color single stone size rhinestone design. You can find this transfer over on therhinestoneworld.com. Come over, check it out, buy it, and let's see what you create. There, that's what we did. Introduced ourselves, showed the print, invite them to order. Done. Right? You know what? I'm going to pull that and I'm going to drop it in the comments because I think that is a nugget. Nugget. Hashtag nugget. Give me hashtag nugget down here in that because I think that is a nugget and a half that everybody needs to see. Is hashtag nugget in there. All right. Now, another example of this is I know a lot of people who tape sticky notes with their points near their camera. Smile. You're on camera. You're awesome. Hey, this is a bullet points we're going to hit on. Didn't read word for word, but they just used them as that safety net, which kept them calm and confident throughout the whole recording. So, action step for this. Before your next video, just write 3 bullet points. One for your intro, one for your main message, and then one for your call to action. Keep them visible and keep them simple. Pretty easy, right? Number 3, practice, practice, practice. And what do we practice with? Well, let's practice with short, low stakes videos, right? You do not need to start with a full-blown 4-hour YouTube video or a super long half-day live marathon, okay? In fact, that is a recipe for stress. Instead, let's just begin with short, low-stake videos where there's little pressure. Instagram stories, TikTok clips, even quick reels, right? These formats disappear quickly and get buried in the feed. And what does that mean? Well, that means that you can experiment freely without over analyzing every detail with it. Now, short videos, those help you build comfort and repetition. The first one might feel awkward, but by the 5th or the 10th, it just starts to feel routine. Confidence grows every time you hit that post button, right? Even if it's not perfect. And just remember that social media rewards consistency, not perfection. All right. The more you show up, the easier it becomes to show up again and again and again. Short form content is also going to give you that instant feedback. You'll start to notice which videos get engagement. Maybe people love when you laugh, show mistakes, or tell quick tips. That feedback is gold because it tells you what your audience finds authentic, not just what's polished, and what they want to see more of. Some examples of this is a decorator started posting 10-second clips of their daily workspace. Nothing fancy, just her coffee, her press heating up, and her checklist. People started replying, "Love your setup," or "You make my mornings fun." That encouragement gave her the push to film longer content. Don't we do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time? You with your list, who you are, where you're from. Don't we do that? Right? We get it. We're part of people's day. You know, another maker used short videos to test their comfort level. They filmed themselves unboxing blanks for future orders and realized customers were genuinely interested in seeing behind the scenes process. So, action step for this is just record a 15 to 30-second story today. That's it. Keep it simple. Show your setup, a project in progress, morning coffee, and just post it before you can overthink it. So before we move on to 4 and 5, let's check in and see what we have there for questions, comments, concerns. Best buying rhinestones to buy as far as hot fix, non-fi. Like premium, our premium is, I feel, the best in there. So premium, the diamond cut, DMC, Korean lowland. Price levels, the higher you go up, the more they're going to be. But there are some fantabulous colors in the Korean lowland lines, in the DMC lines. Like you said, this would be second from the bottom tier. Where is it at? This one. And that to me looks fantabulous. Like, I'll have to do one. I'll do a comparison one so that way we can see what they all look like on it. But um, it's personal preference. It's budget preference. Hello, my friends Jerry and Jeff. Hello, Tim, and person that lives between Tim and I. That must be Jerry. I like voiceovers. Yeah, voiceovers are great. Missed y'all on the other channel. Well, Jerry, you can see the comments right there, right? Don't you see all the comments from everybody right there? And here was a tip: introduce myself, show the print, invite them to order. That's all we got to do. That's all we got to do. Do not overthink it. Is right, Jerry. Do not Jerry it. Don't Jerry it. Just do it. Just do it. Right. Do not Jerry it. Just do it. And Gabrielle, I don't have equipment to do videos. Any suggestions? This phone, that phone. You got a phone that has a camera on it. It is better than there's more power in this than it took to put people on the moon. So we've got a ton of power in our phone. Just hit the record button. That's all we got to do. Yep. All we need is the phone. Yep. Use your phone. But how do we get the phone for the computer? I can do everything on my phone. I can video clip. I can post it on there. And I can do everything straight from it. So I can post to social media from here. I can edit it through CapCut. So we can do everything on our phone where it doesn't need to get there. And if you need to get it to your phone, you can sync it up through multiple different ways, whether it's through your Dropbox, whether through Google Drive, through OneDrive, directly connecting to your computer. There is a lot that's on there. Bluetooth, yep, that's another way. USB, yeah. There is a Hall of Fame training today. I'm not sure what time Pilar has that set for. I would have to go look. There's no USBs for phones. You don't have the cord that goes in and then it can convert over. That's something there. I'm becoming a verb. Yes, you are. We'll help you get through it. We'll help you get through it. Who do you use for buying heat presses? Us. Like, we sell Stahl's heat presses. That's who we use. So you buy from us. We're looking at bringing in a different model of one. We're getting talks with them. We've been testing that for a couple months now. I don't even know how many presses I got through it. 3,000 presses, I think, has been through it, and so far so good. And Tim says, right now I'm recording, doing a cheer bag for embroidery. It will be a click on TikTok, maybe Facebook. Yep, that's all you do. Is just record. Just record. Just record and then post. Gary, I'll be happy to help you where I can. Very nice. See, that's what we're talking about. Caring, helping, sharing, caring. That's what you guys got to do. Just like this. Share this video. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's see how many people we can get here. All right, number 4. We need to focus on the connection and not perfection. All right. Because perfectionism, nailed it, kills confidence faster than than anything else. When you focus on every detail, the lighting, your outfit, your background, you start talking yourself out of even trying. Truth is, your audience doesn't care about perfect lighting or flawless editing. They care about the connection. They want to see the real person doing real work, not a scripted commercial. When you focus on being relatable instead of perfect, your videos instantaneously become more authentic. Customers love seeing the small human moments. Dog barking in the background. We know that happens here all the time. A shirt pad squeaking. We know our old 16 by 20 autoclam makes that noise. And everyone's like, why the hell does it make that noise? It's made it since day one. I just thought it was supposed to make the noise. That's the sound of money being made, baby. That's what it is. Or even just a genuine laugh when something goes wrong. Oh, something went out of place. Those are the moments that make you memorable. Letting go of perfection does not mean that you have to lower your standards, though. It just means that you're showing up as your true self and trusting that your authenticity is your best marketing tool. At the end of the day, people do not fall in love with polished. They fall in love with realness. So some examples of this is a decorator once filmed a video where her vinyl didn't cut cleanly. She laughed it off, called it a day in the life of a maker, and posted it anyway. That clip outperformed her all of her edited videos because it was real and it was funny. You know, Another home-based decorator recorded a live Q&A with her kids occasionally walking through the background. Instead of hiding it, she embraced it as part of her brand. And her customers appreciated that honesty and that hustle of being a parent working. All right. Action step. Let's just record one video this week where you resist the urge to edit out the imperfections. Leave in the one small mistake or the genuine laugh. It makes you more relatable. On this shirt, I'm going to post it. Find the mistake. Where's the mistake? I know where the mistake is. Do you know where the mistake is? Find the mistake. Things happen. Things shift. Things go around. You notice it right after you press a press, right after you close a press. That's just part of it. All right. And we're wrapping this up. Number 5, celebrate small wins. Why? To build the confidence. Building camera confidence is a journey. It's not an overnight transformation. Every small win, whether it's filming a clip, posting your first face video, or getting that single positive comment, that's progress. And the key is to acknowledge those wins instead of focusing on what didn't go perfectly. When you celebrate progress, you reinforce your confidence. You start building evidence that, yes, you can do this. And over time, those small wins, those stack up and they become momentum. And before long, you'll look back and realize that you've become the kind of person who shows up easily on video without even thinking twice about it. Confidence grows in doing, not waiting. If you wait until you feel ready, you're never going to do it because you'll wait forever. The trick is to start, celebrate, repeat. Right? Some examples of this. Decorator created their first video, they created a first folder on their phone, first voiceover, first face video, first live. Whenever she doubted herself, she scrolled back, watched those, and she saw just how far she'd come. Another one rewards herself with a treat every time a new video is posted. Hey, I get to go get a coffee because I posted a video. Ooh, I get to go to the coffee house and read a book because I posted a video. Hey, whatever made her smile, it turned into confidence building and something fun, right? So let's just here's the action step for it is let's keep a confidence tracker, right? Write down each time you record or post a video and one thing that went well about it. And then just celebrate your progress every week. So to recap all of this, you know, yeah, yeah, to recap it, building confidence doesn't happen all at once. It happens one step at a time. Start small, stay consistent, and focus on progress over perfection. That's another one. I think that's another nugget. Another hashtag nugget in there. Focus on progress over perfection. Let me get that nugget. Let me get that one. And excuse me. Quick recap. 5 things. We start with voiceovers before full face videos. We use scripts or bullet points to calm nerves. We practice with short, low stake videos. We focus on connections, not perfection. And we celebrate wins to build confidence. Because every time you show up, you are not just promoting your business, you're building trust, personality, and connection. And I'm telling you, your customers want to see you, not a perfect commercial version of you. Because remember, your customers already believe in your products. Now it's just time for you to help them believe in you. When you show your show your face, you let your personality shine through. You create a bond that keeps them coming back. You don't need to be an influencer or a professional speaker. You just need to be yourself consistently. So just grab your phone, take a deep breath, Just hit that record button. That's all you got to do. Confidence is about being fearless. It's about showing up anyway. So that's what we got for you. That's what we're working on. What do we have on Friday? Is that what this is? Friday? What do we have on Friday? Friday. Orders go wrong. Does that push lovely mistakes into loyalty? I think that's what's coming up. I have to go back and look at notes. But that's what we got for you. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Questions, comments, concerns. What I screw up on today? That's just part of it, right? That's what we do. Uh, let's see. Super Bowl, hello to you. Oh, talk with me. Talk with me. Send me a message. Send me an email. Talk with me. I have two Hottronic presses. They're over 20 years old. They're incredible. And Todd sells them. That's right. We do. That's for light. I saw at a local store a phone stand with a circle light. Yeah. The selfie light. Sand, circle around it. Absolutely. You guys got Amazon over there? Amazon is the king of everything that can show up. That's right, Jerry. Squeaking my heat press now reminds me I am making money. That is right, baby. Okay, I'll try to find you. Be under Chalk Creek Labradors. Chalk Creek. Yeah, do it, do it, do it. Let's see. Uh, God said there was a mistake. Good said there was a mistake she showed. I believe it's in the eye. Missing. Yes, yes, I did. Yes, Danielle. Todd. See, it's part of it. Focus on progress, not perfection. I think that's what they pointed out. Yeah. So see, right here. Mhm, mhm. There might be a mistake in there. There might be a few mistakes in there. Let me take that off the screen. There might be a few in there. We'll post it. You can see it. There it is. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy. All right. CapCut. Like our number one editing tool is CapCut. That is there. Natively, you can do it in TikTok. You can do it in Reels. You can do it natively in a lot of the platforms. With Reels, with TikTok, YouTube Shorts, you can do that. But CapCut, you can do a lot in CapCut. And well, it's pretty simple to do. I definitely need to get better at posting and putting myself out there. We all do. We all do. And Jeff said, "Yep, you can do voiceovers inside TikTok. That TikTok actually and CapCut." Jeff, there's somebody else that their voice kind of reminded me of you, and they did something that I'm like, this would totally be a Jeff thing, and I'll have to send it to you. It's a guy who picked up a couple 454 engines, and he's going to rebuild them to see if it's there. But as he's showing it, instead of doing like music, because he says, there's something about copyrighted music and that, and he didn't want to pay for it. So he just sings a little tune, doop 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 doo. We're gonna do this because we're not paying for the music. And I was like, I could totally see Jeff doing that. The heat press struggle is real, Todd. We can help you out with that. Yes, I am the best costumer. Ooh, I want to see it. I want to see what you do. CapCut is pretty cool. I'll find it. I know it'll pop up today, Jeff, and I'll send it to you because it just made me think of something you do. But that's what we got for you. Like I said, tomorrow, do we not? No, we have Hall of Fame. Flowers taking care of Hall of Fame. We've got All Star training today. I'm not sure the time of it. Uh, I'm not sure the time of it, but that's going on today. I think it's 11 this morning, nighttime, and then Hall of Fame tomorrow. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, so that way make sure to check out. Did I ever tell you I'm not a fan of weed and glitter? Many times, Tim. We got 50 glitter transfers for a customer that's going out today. They use this for all their glitter transfer needs, where they just place the order, we do it for them, and works out. So I know a lot of that. I always send extra rhinestones with shirts I sell just in case. Oh, that's on the transfer side of it. Um, that's what we'll do as well. Send out here's a bag of stones that has some of the stuff in it. On the finished goods, not so much because they can't apply them, because what are they going to do? But on the transfer side, yep, Caesar glitter is an easy weed. And what my thing is, I crack the back of it. Hey, so I'll roll it, and then when they're there, I'll crack the back so that way, if there's anything that needs to be released, it comes up there. But that's my little whatchamacallit, my little tip of the day for it. All right. We've got our mentorship call that's starting in 24 minutes, so I need to go set up the Zoom room for that. That will be opening soon. If you missed any of the State of the Unions, you can go back and watch that last night. But everything is coming soon. Everything is getting worked on. I had a meeting with the development team for Wizard this morning. I've got a meeting with Gangify for DTF this afternoon. I think that one, I think it might have moved. I got to double check on that. Was that Games Machine soon? Everything's coming soon, soon, soon. So until next time, you guys have an amazing day. Remember, peace, love, press on, and we will see you then.